Welcome to Aboriginal Art in America, a podcast where each week we spend a few minutes with a work by an Indigenous Australian artist. I'm joined today by Margot Smith, director of the Kluge-Ruhe Aboriginal Art Collection, and Henry Skerritt, who is the curator at Kluge-Ruhe. Today, we are actually visiting the Kluge-Ruhe to talk about their current exhibition celebrating the 50th anniversary of the Papunya Tula Art Center. If you haven't already, check out our previous episode introducing the exhibit and Papunya Tula. So we just walked through those papered over doors into the secret exhibit that's going to open up soon. Tell me what we're looking at.
So what we've done in this show is in the first room, we've put those early paintings, right? Those paintings from the 1970s when, all of these men are working together. And then we've radiated it outwards into two separate rooms. What's really nice about this exhibition is that you can see in the central gallery are coming together, and then in the two side galleries, this sort of separating the east and the west. And you can see that those two stories really develop in their own way, but it also tells you that these paintings are integrally tied to this desire to be home. Right? This desire to be in your ancestral country.
Well, it's almost a backward story in a way, because at the time that John Kluge started collecting, it was the large canvases that were in vogue and being shown in the Tony galleries in New York. And then I think as people became interested in the origins of that art movement, the earlier works started to grab attention. And so we have some really striking examples of those first paintings on board in the collection.
Here we have this painting called Stars at Night Twinkling by Tutuma Japangadi. And this is a really important painting because it's one of the very, very, very first acrylic paintings produced at Papunya. And you can see it's got an odd shape because we think it's the cardboard from inside a car door.
And then can you tell me about this one? It's a really different shape.
Well, this is a really curious and beautiful painting. And we actually use this one on the cover of the exhibition catalogue. It's a double-sided piece of what we'd call fibroboard or fibro-cement board. It's literally a piece of a wall. And if you look closely at it, it's still got its wallpaper on one side, right? It's still got these remnants of floral wallpaper. So you're talking about an artist so determined to paint that they've just found a scrap of board, probably some paints from the school. All right, these are just big kind of commercial paints. But look, mixed in with it is sand. So they're using the earth itself. And this is a mysterious painting. We don't know who did it. We don't know what it depicts. But it still speaks so profoundly to that incredible urgency of these men to paint. This guy wasn't painting this to sell it. He was just painting it because he had this urge, right? This desire. And it's a beautiful, beautiful thing. We come from these humble beginnings, and we can already see in Karpa's big work here that it's becoming huge.
Find out more at kluge-ruhe.org. Aboriginal Art in America is a production of the University of Virginia and a member of the Virginia Audio Collective. Listen and subscribe at virginiaaudio.org.